I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave me.
Welcome to another edition of ITW, a show that's going to help you enhance instruction through innovation. As you can see, I'm here by myself again. Had to get out of the office, wanted to be in different.
Aubrey.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I just say it so much. I'm just used to.
You know what?
It's just part of my opening now. I can't help it.
A couple episodes ago, we did tech resolutions.
Yeah.
I think you need a resolution, and I know what that's going to be.
Okay.
Be nice to me.
Be nice to you.
Be nice to me.
Okay.
When I'm here.
Be nice that you would be here. That's your resolution. Anyway, we have a great episode today. We're going to talk to you guys about flipped classroom, but we're going to do it from a different perspective, though.
Flirt.
We're going to talk about flirting.
Oh, I know a lot about that.
Flirting with flipping.
You don't.
Yeah,
you don't know much at all.
Please, I have a master's degree. I got flirting.
Okay.
I'm a flirtologist. So.
Flirtologist.
Yes, exactly. So we're gonna try to talk to you about flirting with flipping. Just trying to talk about this blended model in a really fun way. So make sure you stick around for this fun edition of ITW.
All right, guys, it's Friday, Saturday night. You're ready to go out. You're ready to get your flirt on. I'm here to help you through that. Aubrey's on here. Doesn't really have a sense of style, fashion. You've seen the way he dresses, guys. Let's be honest. So, anyways, you kind of, when you go out, you get your best clothes. You don't wear, jeans with holes in them, stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about. The same thing is when you make your video for your flip classroom. You want to make it engaging. You want to make it fun. You want to have, the ways you could do that, or you could have music in the background. You can incorporate YouTube videos inside your video for the students. So just remember that. Tie it in with how would you, go out on a Saturday night and get your flirt on. What would you do? Video creators. How are you going to make these videos? Some of my favorites. If you're using a Mac, I love iMovie. It's my all-time favorite. If you're using a PC, I might recommend Camtasia. Reevaluate is also another one you could use. So a lot of different tools that you can use to make your videos. Uploading your videos. Where are you going to upload, or what tool is going to host these videos that you make? We obviously like YouTube. That's a great a tool for the students. You can upload it to your LMS. So a lot of different places you can actually go and upload your videos to. So guys, when you're making these videos, a couple key things remember. Engage. Make it fun for the students. Remember, you just don't want to be standing up there just like you would in a classroom, standing in the front. You want to put it onto a website that the kids are probably familiar with, or put it on your LMS. So remember, flirting, how would you go out on a Friday or Saturday night? Also connect that to your filming.
All right, so when you get the opportunity to approach a young lady and you want to talk to her, it's important to make sure you have something interesting to say. You can't just walk up to someone and just say, hey, how's it going? You don't want to do something like that. You want to make sure that you have something engaging to talk about. David really struggles with that. You see him every week. He has nothing to say at all. So we can't do anything by him. But you want to do the same thing when you do your flipped classroom. Have something engaging to do. Once the students go home and watch this, you want to make sure that when they come back to the classroom the next day, they have something engaging that's going to build upon what they just learned about the previous day. Whether it be labs that you have them do, where they're practicing some of the things that you talked about, whether it be a collaborative discussion. You could do like a Socratic seminar where you have all the students discussing their opinions and what they've learned and what their thoughts and what their perspectives are. All these different kinds of options. You can do, there's a variety of different things. You can even include blended learning models like station rotations, where you can have students go into different things. You can personalize it, where you can have like a tiering system and give students choices about what options they have. It's all sorts of things that you can do, given all this extra time that you guys have in your classroom with this flip model. So make sure you consider those. Have something interesting for your kids to do when they come back from watching the video at home in their flipped classroom model.
All right, guys, it's Friday, Saturday night. You're at the party. Aubrey's probably sitting at home. You see two young ladies in the corner. One's kind of down, the other one's excited. The way you approach them is going to be completely different. The way you inform them. So that takes us to I, informing. The way you inform your students is the same as the way you're going to approach those two people. You have to know your students. Know what they enjoy. Know what they like. If you have one group that acts one way, the way you explain to them is going to be one way as compared to another group. So you want to make sure that you inform them. Not only do you want to inform your students, you want to make sure you inform their parents. That's a key component of a successful flipped classroom, is making sure everybody's informed. Not only students, but also the parents. Maybe send an email, send a newsletter home. Let them know what a flipped classroom is. What are the benefits of a flipped classroom? So make sure you guys take care of that, and I think you're on a good way to flipping your classroom.
So we've been talking mostly about the guy perspective of flirting, mostly because typically we're the initiator. But girls do it too. Plenty of girls are initiating flirting too. But here's one of the ways where we differ. At the end of the night, if a girl starts flirting with a guy, she's going to go back and hang out with her girlfriends. They're going to pop some popcorn and get in some pajamas and then talk about all the flirting they did. Was it too much, and was it too little? Did I come on too strong? And guys, we don't do all that. But I've had enough female friends to know that's what typically happens at the end of the night when they initiate it. And the same kind of process goes into your flipped when you're doing that. You want to reevaluate everything. You want to take a look at what video formats are you using. If you're using video, is that working? Is that really the most effective thing? Or should we try another video creator? Is the content that we're doing, am I giving enough enthusiasm out the video? Are my students, are they able to access it easy? All the different kinds of things. Are the activities that I'm doing in class, are they engaging? Or am I seeing a difference in the student ownership? All these different kinds of things that you want to consider. So when you're doing your flipped classroom, make sure to include the reevaluation part of the flipped classroom. Okay, so ended off this last segment, last part of creating a good flipped classroom. So sometimes you have some guys that are really shy, they're really uncomfortable. You have to kind of do all the flirting for them. David probably has experienced this a whole lot. I don't think he's ever flirted with anybody in his life.
They all come to me.
Yeah. See, he's laughing, right? So sometimes you kind of have to team up with other people. You have to get your friends, get your buddies to come, your girlfriends to go and talk to someone else for you, kind of bridge that gap for you, open the door, make it a little bit easier for you. It's helpful that when you're doing some of your flirting, if you're a little uncomfortable, David sometimes sees people out of his league. That's pretty much everybody, everybody out there is out of his league. It helps, if somebody like me, who is smooth and confident, can come in and open the door for them, just start to flirt for a little bit for them. Teamwork is the key part.
Now in a flipped classroom, the way that's going to look is, you're going to get started, but then you can talk to other educators, maybe in your school or in your district, that you guys want to team up together, and you can, the responsibilities are going to be cut in half, because now it's not just you making the videos. You can have the people that are on your team help with the videos as well. Also, now your students aren't just seeing you.
Exactly.
They're seeing somebody else. So the responsibilities are going to be cut in half as well.
More,
so teaming
more resources.
up. Yes, more resources. Yeah.
Yep.
So maybe you're a little weak on a concept, or a lot weak on something, on some specific topic. So everyone just collaborating.
Right. And just to summarize everything, creating your effective flipped classroom. We started with the F, the film, L, learning management, I, inform or implement, R, revise, and the final, the T,
team up.
Teamwork. Of course, that spells flirt. And that's a little awkward to think about next time you're flipping, you got to flirt. But hey, whatever works. So these are just a few tools that we think that will be very helpful for you the next time you want to implement flipped classrooms into your lesson. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of ITW. Hopefully you learned a little bit about flipped classrooms.
And flirting.
And flirting. We do the professional and the personal here. So hopefully you got some good information here that you can take back with you to your classroom and at home.
Yeah, right. Well, guys, thanks again for tuning in to ITW. Remember, you can hit us up on Twitter. Our handle is @CMS to the core, or you can email us. Our email address is cln@cms.k12.nc.us. Thanks again for tuning in, guys, and make sure you guys check us out next week for another edition of ITW.